Shut up, bird. It's too early for you. It's still dark. Welcome to Bullman Built RC. I am Matt, your favorite YouTuber's least favorite YouTuber. And today I'm going to go over the second part of all the things that I got from Ken. He's a local guy. If you missed the first video, watch it after you watch this. Basically, he is looking to uproot his life and move to Europe.
It's Big Ben, kids, Parliament.
So I am going to help with that, and I went and gave him a decent chunk of money and brought home some RC things. So here we go. First up, we'll go through just the box of stuff that I got from him. Some of the stuff that I am going to show you is not necessarily hard to find, but is getting harder to find. So we'll start with some of that. One of those things is this Wraith interior. So I got the base, and then I got the dash, and then somewhere in here, I have one seat and the other seat. I am missing the decals. However, I still have most of the original part, so I'm completely okay with that. I can find the decals usually. These are the hard parts to find. So I got that, and I am pretty freaking stoked about it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but he shot me a price on this brand new, basically, Wraith interior, and I snagged it. Next! Keeping with the theme of the interiors, I got not one, not two, but 3 complete bomber interiors. I have the heads everywhere in like scale boxes and stuff, so I wasn't real worried about that for this one. But I got the clear interiors. These are also becoming a little more scarce. They are really, really easy to use in buggies. You basically just measure it. That's your width. You put a little nut on there, and then whoop, you are just, it's all set. You build around it, and you don't have to build like a full depth interior. It's kind of like a 10 foot away buggy kind of thing. So I got a bunch of those. No clue with what I'm going to do with them. No real plan. But once again, the price was right, and they're not exactly something that just pops up every day. So I got those. Next! Speaking of scale items, I got these Proline scale part things. So this one comes with 2 batteries, a battery box, another battery box, and I don't know what in the hell this thing is. Maybe an amp or something? I'm not sure what this little silver box is. It says Proline. It looks like an amplifier, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what it is. It's got a little battery connector cable doodads, and that's super cool. And then I also got the one that's like toolbox, or I might put some of this in my garage if I decide to open it. So you've got axle shafts, you have a fake drive shaft, you got a pinion, then you also have the ring gear and the locker, and you've got a compressor and another drive shaft. It's like this would be the rear drive shaft, that'd be the front, you know, etc. If you can get them to stay, you can put them like in buggies and trucks and everything, like, you know, carrying spare parts like a normal person would in a normal buggy. So I got that. Next, speaking of scale parts, I got this gas jug, and then I have a shovel, an axe, a fake winch, whatever the hell this thing is that looks like it's gonna hold the jerry can maybe, a high lift spud bar. I'm not exactly sure what this thing is. So I got that. I'm not sure what I'll do with them. I'll probably, you know, do like everybody else and just glue them to buggies and trucks and stuff. And then I also got this. This is just a bag of scale stuff. So once again, I got a jerry can. I got a molded jerry can. I have this toolbox. It's actually a dead man switch, which is actually pretty cool. I have wanted to do some more things like this in my buggies. I just never have really gotten around to it. Whatever this is. So like I said, this, oh, it's an inverter. That's what that is. Okay, so I got this, the little thing that I just described. It's actually an inverter. It's not an amplifier. A milk crate. And the milk crate has some sort of that in it. A red Dixie cup. A blue Dixie cup. A medical kit right there. A sledgehammer. That's pretty freaking cool. It's a 3D printed sledgehammer. That's going to go in the garage. Just like a real garage. Just throw it in there somewhere. Yeet! I have a axe, another Proline battery, another Proline battery base. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a windshield wiper. Another windshield wiper. A CB radio from Scale by Chris. That's probably a $47 friggin' 3D printed item because Scale by Chris is nice and it's expensive. I have some Wendy's stuff, so that's pretty cool. Flashlight, not to be confused with a fleshlight.
Yes, I'd like one of those flashlights with a vagina in it, please.
Lay's potato chips, Outlaw accessories. Oh, I got some sick ass like reflective sunglasses. Toilet paper rolls with one empty, a fire extinguisher, 2 door handles, another little hatchet, oh, that used to be a shovel, it got broken. A jerry can that was green, so I have to put whatever the hell I want. A CB, battery cable, an interstate battery. I'm not 100% sure where these are from, but I know that Mark from Crawler Cult makes something like this, so this may be one of his. A headlight cover, another wire, and a rearview mirror. Pretty cool. Next, one of the few electronics things I bought was this Holmes. This is a Polar Pro brushless 2700 540. I've actually found someone that solders worse than I do, and it's whoever soldered on this motor. It doesn't sound bad, it doesn't have a whole lot of play, it should be good. He didn't really know anything about it. A lot of times, worst case scenario, they're a little loud, you put some bearings in them, and they're good to go. I also got some Traxxas rebuild kits for shocks. Now, you can use these because this is what Deluxe used to use, and then they changed this new thing. I kind of like these better, so I got 3 of these. Obviously I'm just going to keep them around to rebuild my Deluxe shocks, but anytime you can find these and you have Deluxes, I would always pick them up. They do include the clips, they include the little, the clips that go in the bottom of the shock, the bladders, all that stuff. So highly, highly suggest finding those if you can and picking them up if they're cheap. And then to go with those, the Proline Scalar shocks. I only got 2. Couldn't find the other 2. Next, we got some VP standard portal gears. I believe all of the portals that VP makes, they all come with the overdrive portal gears to speed the truck up. And then technically this is basically underdriving. So you can put this in the rear and then you underdrive, standard, the rear and then the front is overdriven, or the front is normal and then the rear is underdrive, however you want to call that. And then I also got a spur gear. This is a 56 tooth spur gear. I think he charged me like $1 for this, so I threw it in the box. So along with axle things, I also got some hexes from Axial, brand new. Once again, he was like, yeah, like $1 or something. Whatever, cool, it's in the box. Then back to some interior things. Make It RC, I got this steering wheel, which was cool. And then these are Tamiya steering wheels, but I have so many square bodies now that I've tried to mix up the steering wheels that I have in them. So I'm trying to get like all different types of steering wheels to put in different trucks. That way the interiors kind of look different and not just a different color. So I have 5 of these Tamiya steering wheels, which I think I already have like 2 or 3 of those. And then the really cool thing is these seats. These are from Make It RC. They're Performance Series seats. They're just basically race seats. So my thing was, they were, I don't even remember what he charged me, like $10 for all 4 of them or something like that. They were dumb cheap. And now I have at least 2 sets of seats for buggies, if not a single seater and, single, whatever. I don't know what I'll do. And then I have another Make It RC steering wheel. Then to wrap up all the little tiny things, I have this guy. This is Terminator, so this is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I also have him in sunglasses, and I have different hand poses and all. But I don't know, I think I bought this for like $10 or something. I don't know who made it or whatever. If it's it's probably nice, and these things are expensive, so I picked one up. That is all the small things. On to the next thing. So this is a carbon fiber chassis. I don't remember who made it, but it looks like it either has a TGH skid or maybe like a corrupt carbon or brazen. I'm not 100% sure who makes this skid. It does have the cutouts for the TGH transfer case. It has Samix links, and they're all laser etched to literally what corner they go to, and are they in upper or lower. So it's like upper left, upper right, like lower left, etc. And then it has 10-2 axles as well. I don't really need them, but this whole thing was cheap enough to where I'll probably just take it apart and sell some things off of it. It does have SSD brass knuckles, and I will be taking those for sure, putting some stock knuckles on this. These are one-piece 10-2s, however, they're still 10-2s, and they're still worth money, so they will be going to a swap meet or something. I'm not real sure, so I got that. Next up, this is Ken's C1 chassis. I don't remember exactly what this is as far as the chassis goes. Can't remember. It is made out of aluminum. It has what looks like semi-custom-ish bumper things. I'm not 100% sure how those are attached. Oh, I see now. They're all bolted. So it's got, I don't know what kind of bumpers they are. So basically these form an L. They bolt to the bumpers and everything. They're actually pretty cool. And so from top down, we have a Spectrum. I think this is an SR 315? 215. That's a 215. So we got an SR 215 we have a Three Brothers brushless G13 Pro. Highly recommend that servo. If a servo is not a G13, it is now a Reefs 800 LP. Those are the only two that I'm using. I am a dealer for both, but that has nothing to do with me liking those servos. It's almost the other way around, where I like the servos and then I actually decided to try to become a dealer for both of them. Highly suggest the G13 when Tom can keep it in stock. It sells very well and it is friggin' awesome, especially for the price. So going down from there, we do have a stubby transmission. I don't know what gears are in it. It is a straight VFD, not a twin with the dig and the overdrive, so I assume they're probably machine gears. Aluminum standoffs. It has an aluminum motor plate. It does have this is a VE40 Rhino crawler, which I believe is like the same thing. I know it's AM32. I think it's the same thing as like a Silent Assassin. I don't know all that. I could be wrong. Just kill me in the comments. I'm not sure. Whatever. I also have a Gens Ace 3-cell 1300 battery that is like stuck in place on the slider. Dean's plug. These sliders, actually, speaking of, I have no idea what these body mounts go to, but these sliders are really freaking cool. It has a 3D printed skid, and it has, these are knockoff deluxe adjustable length drive shafts. So these are like the Amazon version. It does have deluxe super short shocks, and then down to F10 portals. I don't know who made these wheels. They are carbon fibre though. It does have the scale wheel nuts that I'll have to figure out how to get off of there. And then I believe these are on 350 hubs, and the front is actually out of a carbon, I believe is what he said. So it has the weights on it as well. And it also has tusks and some sort of foam. I'm not sure. I will be parting this out. I'm trying to keep the transmission, but basically a lot of this is going to be sold. The axles will be first, and then, I don't know, probably the chassis and stuff. So if you are interested in that, it will be for sale to the channel members first. Speaking of channel members, if you feel like it, think about becoming a channel member. You get to see everything a day early. You get to see behind the scenes stuff. You get to see members only videos sometimes. And the big key for someone like me is you get to see the things that are for sale before anybody else does. So it goes from my members down to my group. If you're not in it, Bullman Built RC group, join it on Facebook, answer the questions, and then I will let you in. Then that is the next step to the for sale things. Then it goes out into the main population. While you're on Facebook, make sure to check out the page for the channel, Bullman Built RC, and then maybe think about following me on Instagram. You know, just a suggestion. It's fine. Back to normal stuff. Last, I got this huge ass bag of decals. If you've been around here for any length of time, you know I am a big sticker head, or whatever you want to call it. So I freaking love stickers. I love decal sheets. I like stickers. I like all of this stuff. Bumper stickers, everything. I've never even looked through this. I asked him what he wanted. He said, make me an offer. I was like, I don't know what's in there, so I don't know where to start. I have paid almost nothing for sticker bags, and I have paid, $50 for sticker bags that were a little fuller than this. And he was like, $20 or something like that. Shit, yeah, of course. There's even bags inside of bags now that I'm looking at it. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I will hit some of the highlights real quick. Jesus, there's so many stickers in here. Ooh, old school Mamba stickers. Those are cool. I like that a lot. Castle, if you're listening, go back to colored stickers. Get off this black and white shit. These are what people want. These are sick as shit. Some cool super shafty decals. That's pretty cool. Ooh, cool. These are the original Proline K5 Blazer decals. That's pretty cool. They're cut, but if you ever find anything, they can use them. Some older VP decals. Got the big Black Jacket Wasp. A Beef Tubes No Crybabies decal, which is pretty hypocritical for a guy that cries about stuff and then deletes all his friends and blocks them on Facebook. SVG decal sheet. That's pretty cool. And then another one, the SVG decal sheet. Another SVG decal sheet. Ooh. Another SVG decal sheet. Another super shafty. GCM with some cool bumper stickers. Ooh, a Jeep service manual. Jordan will need one of these, even in scale. Cool. I love when the K&K stickers show up and they're just like random colored. A really cool super shafty decal sheet. A Super Chef K&K decal sheet. That's pretty cool. More beef tube stickers. Should have one that says soft as Charmin toilet paper. A Proline XJ decal sheet. Another Proline sheet that looks like a Defender or something like that. I'm not real sure. Maybe that's the Scout or the Ambush. I don't know. I have to look that up. 350489. Power Wagon decal sheet. Bog Hog flames. That's pretty cool. I didn't know those came in a decal sheet like that. A little bit of Crawler Cult stuff there. Always support that guy. Those guys. That guy. Whatever. A original Capper decal sheet. That's pretty freaking cool. Some really cool Chrome SSD decals. That's pretty neat. Origin decals. So these are for the VS410 Pro. Some more original Origin Pro decals. More Origin Pro decals. That pretty much wraps up my haul of the decal extravaganza and a couple trucks. I thoroughly appreciate you watching. Stick around for the bloopers, and I will see you later. Bye! Motherfucker. That is so irritating that I did that. So stupid. Now I've got to shame. Alright. Go over all the second part. No, not all of it. I got that. Stupid. I am. Shit. Man, my fucking hands are cold. Whew. I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. I gotta. Ah, shit. Well, wet down yonder on the cherry hoochie. It's harder than a hoochie coochie. I got this jerry can that's molded. Yeah. Oh, I got a, let's see, 3 of these. So it does have SSD brass hubs, or brass shit. Fuck, my hands are cold. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. It's freezing out here. I think my beard might be freezing. I don't know. Ow. Balls, that hurt. God damn, my fingers are freezing. Alright. These are actually from our friend London. Shit. Tailed license plate shit. And